ask questions for everybody. Now, I don't mean asking questions to everybody. I mean be the person who pursues the answer, because all anybody learns is based on the questions somebody else asks. When I was getting my undergraduate degree, now many years ago, I went to office hours almost every single opportunity I had. I figure I was paying for that time anyway, and I should be getting a better handle on the material, but I was certainly not alone. The school had a reputation for being a difficult program for computer science, and they tried to push and stretch us in terms of the questions and material that they would present. I remember my senior year in particular, there was a circle of us, and I'd been now going to office hours for almost every class for 4 years in a row. And I asked some of the classmates there, I seem to be the only person asking questions a lot of the time. Am I just super confused? Am I the only person not getting this? And the others said, no, we're just learning whatever you ask questions about. That they didn't actually understand the material well enough to ask questions, or that they were afraid to ask questions or otherwise. All any of them learned was the parts I would ask questions about. And this is something that is true not just in undergraduate office hours, but kind of society-wide. All anybody learns are the answers to a question that somebody asks. If not you, then a question asked by a scientist, asked by a philosopher, asked by a politician, asked by somebody. And that's why you've got the answer you do. In some cases, the theologian asked the question, and that's why people then learn from the question that they asked. And that's why the point of this video today is to ask questions for everybody. To ask questions not just to find an answer for yourself, but because by asking the question you can help lead to an answer that other people may have wondered about too. They just didn't know how to ask the question. And this is the kind of thing that if you're of the same sort of crafting persuasion as I am, you might try to discover answers to questions by exploring building, by creating things. That you can ask a question, try to answer it through painting, answer a question through making music, answer a question in our case through making video games or writing stories. It's a kind of thing that helps open up new avenues where so much of the time when we have a task we're doing, it's because somebody else gave us a question to find an answer to. But where we start to really take the reins over and be in control of what information we seek out, what purpose it serves, and how it fits in the overall arc of our life, it has to come from us asking ourselves those questions and realizing that part of the motivation for answering them is others may be interested in the answers to those questions too. And that's really it for the day. Not much more to that. I just wanted to take a moment to spread that point of don't be afraid to ask questions. Consider that your asking questions will often help others in a way that they might not even acknowledge. And that if you're even able to phrase the question, form the question, attack the question, you're already on a good track. Thank you as always for tuning in. I'll have another video for you all tomorrow. Bye for now.